Good afternoon, Tauruses. Let's find out what your past life wants you to know for July 12th to the 18th of 2018. But before we do that, I gotta do a huge shout out to all the Kiki's Doorway Star Power subscribers. So let me announce them now. Miss Williams, Ubliminal, The 305 Goddess, Miss Wise, Miss Duell, Mr. Ibrahim, Miss Pollard, Miss Hello Kit Girl for Life, Miss Armstrong, Miss Kimberly, Sacred Waspin, Nicole Matthew, Pari Aseri, Himani Das, Ink Dis, Teresa Maner, Wei Shower, Sylvia Candia, Mr. Aldana, Miss Saloon, Nabil, Miss Isim, Mr. Magia, Miss Sean, Mr. Sims, Miss Cobby, Amanda Smith, Shirley, Miss Shirley, Vanna Harris, Linda Mickey 0509, Miss Latori, Love Cats, Pergolis, and Eyes of Capricorn. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. It is an honor. To all the viewers that watch Kiki's Doorway, thank you for walking with me towards the door, through the door, and into the Kashi Records. So without further ado, Tauruses, let's find out what your past life wants you to know for July 12th to the 18th, 2018. God, Gaia, God, Goddess, Mother, Father. What does Taurus past life want them to know from their past life? On July 12th to July 18th, 2018. What does Taurus past life want them to know on July 12th to July 18th, 2018? You have sailed the seas and know what is your natural abilities and talents. You know what services you can provide, Mr. and Miss Tauruses. You have planted the seeds already since July 4th till July 11th. So what does your past life want you to know? What action should Taurus take on July 12th to July 18th, 2011? The actions you must take on July 12th to July 18th. What actions should Taurus take July 12th to July 18th, 2018? Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Yes, Mr. and Miss Tauruses. You planted the seeds. Remember, you had the sailor. So, you are the captain. You planted the seeds. You know what your abilities are, and you know exactly what you're going to do with it. So, now that you know how you want to demonstrate it, now it's time to put in the footwork. It's time to use Well, your action is going to be transportation. Whether it be by car, by train, taxi, ferry, even transportation as social media. If your business is moving through social media, finding your next step will be a business advisor, a banker, organizations that you know not only will help you with making your abilities, your natural abilities and skills a profession, but make it more legit. So let's see what Doreen Virtue says about transportation from Mr. and Ms Tauruses. Or I should say, even when it comes to loved ones, because every relationship is relevant. If it's to go to your loved one, is it go to your friends, people that you feel very close and connected to? This would be the perfect time to start setting plans to start traveling to them. So, Mr. and Ms Taurus, this card signifies that you had intense experiences involving transportation in prior lifetimes. This is especially true if you presently have phobias relating to airplanes, cars, and so on. And these fears don't dissipate as a result of getting traditional counseling or hypnotherapy. In those cases, you likely suffered a traumatic past life event in some type of vehicle, which has caused you to lose trust in it. You may have been involved in the invention of a form of transportation or related technology, and that knowledge wants to serve you. It wants to serve you in this lifetime. This includes those who lived during the time of Atlantis, when transportation was fueled by solar or crystal power. Your life purpose may involve reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes of transportation, which could be environmentally beneficial to our world at this time. So, Mr. and Ms Taurus, if one of your skills and abilities is finding ways for transportation, now is the time to start planting those seeds. See how you can get those ideas patented. Going to a business solution or a business advisor in your community that knows a little bit more of what you're trying to do and take it to the next level. For those that are trying to travel to see a loved one or a family member, it's okay. Now is the time. If you feel conflicted with that, reaching out to them, asking them when is the best time to see them, will make that anxiety go away. So you won't have to feel like you're just forcing yourself onto that person without respecting their life or their boundaries. So what is the actions that you can take? Oh, and transportation made me think of astral projection too. So if one of your abilities is astral projecting or connecting to your loved one or a family member through astral projecting, just like when we were talking about social media, what if others are trying to unlock that and need help with it? Having it on YouTube, having it on SoundCloud, even music. If you have ways that you do that, other people would definitely like to hear the steps that you have taken. So let's see what your actions will be, Mr. and Ms Taurus. Oh, snap! Okay, you have the Queen of Fire. Now, Taurus, I know y'all like, what? We're not hot. Oh, yes, you are. What do you think the core of the earth is? What, cold? No, it's hot. Lava. You know exactly the right amount of passion. You the queen. The queen or king. Mr. and Miss Taurus, you the king or queen of fire right now. From July 12th to July 18th, 2018. Your transportation, wherever you go, be confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. You don't have to be forceful and aggressive. You would only have to do that if you didn't have enough information or resources, or if you didn't plant those seeds. But Mr. and Miss Taurus, you planted the seeds. You know exactly your intentions. You know exactly your natural abilities and skills. You know exactly your life purpose. You know thyself. So with that, man, be that smooth operator. Smooth operator. And be intelligent and graceful. When you do that, Mr. and Miss Tauruses, look at that dragon. If you have the time, when you get the time, I'm telling you, find out about dragons as your animal totem. Let that be your guide, your spirit guide. Have it be the animal totem, the dragon. And it could be in the form of the rainbow dragon totem, golden dragon totem. What does that mean? And how you can use it in your actions when you travel. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Trust me, the people that you're going to be meeting for whatever occasion, whether it be for your life purpose, whether it be romantically, whether it be for your friends, whether it be for family, anything, wherever you travel, you will be open. People will be open to you because you will be exuding this from July 12th to July 18th, 2018. Your next action you're going to take. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. So you're using your Scorpio. You're using that. Okay, Taurus. You already know. 8 of water. So, yes, you have that fire. So, the king and queen of fire, you want to know what kind of degree. Do you want it to be 50%, 60%? What amount of fire you want to give up? What amount of degree of confidence and warmth and intelligence and gracefulness you want to exude now? Because you know, evil Leos would tell you too much fire get people burnt. So you wanna finesse, all right? And use the intuition, the 8 of water. You're using your Scorpio side. That is your opposite sign, Mr. and Miss Tauruses. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful. Spiritual and emotional growth. So yes, the seeds you were planting and had planted was leading you to this very moment. It was leading you to have that king and queen of fire within you to start moving, using that transportation, moving towards your desire. Do not doubt yourself. You have it. You got it. The search for something more meaningful. So, when you're traveling, use that opportunity to travel towards something that you desire, to travel towards things that is meaningful to you, to travel towards people, places, and things that want and need what you have to offer. So there's no conflict or tug of war. Go towards your spiritual emotional growth. Okay? So until we meet again, Mr. and Miss Tauruses, I love you. And we will see you on the other side.